Hello everyone. I want to specially welcome you all to today's class. For those of you who were able to join the live session yesterday, I want to say a very big thank you to you all. I do appreciate. And those of you who are here today, as well as those of you who will come back to watch this video, I want to say thank you in advance. Now, yesterday we started a series for teachers, part 1 on leveraging on the online space as a teacher or as an educator. All right, and we were able to establish the fact that teaching has gone beyond just the four walls of our classroom, and the online space is actually open for everyone, provided you have a skill to sell, you have a knowledge to share, you have an opportunity on the online space. And we also looked at what it means to leverage on the online space, to sell your course, to reach out to a broader audience, so you're not just limited to the classroom setting where you have a few number of students. You're now open to a larger number of audience. And we also looked at the fact that teaching on the online space actually exposes you to teaching different categories of persons from different locations. And we were able to establish the fact yesterday that it's possible for you to be in the UK and you have a student in Nigeria, or you can be in Nigeria and you have a student in the US to teach or to pass knowledge to, or even to sell your course, because we looked at different things we can put together as teachers and sell on the online space. Okay, so I think that was where we stopped. We were able to look at what it means to leverage on the online space, and then we started the next topic on the platforms we can actually leverage on. The platforms we can actually leverage on. So I'm going to start this class today on that, but I'll just give a brief summary of the ones we talked about yesterday so I can delve into the ones we have for today. Now, when we looked at the platforms, the online platforms teachers can leverage on and earn from, we looked at 4 categories of these platforms. The first category is called the freelancing platform. Freelancing tutoring platform. Now, these platforms allows you to connect with students around the globe. You're not limited to your geographical location when you are on a freelancing platform. So you have access to different categories of persons across the globe. Now, this platform also gives you the leverage to set your rate and how you want to be charged. It also allows you to set your timing for the duration you want to teach. It also gives you the leverage to set and build up your profile so that people can get to see you and know what you do and the services you're rendering. All right, and it allows you to start earning even in different currencies. And we were able to look at a few of these freelancing platforms under the platforms we can leverage on. Number 1, we looked at Preply.com. We said it's a platform that allows you to teach globally. So you can reach out to students from any country. You're not limited to your location only. We also looked at teacheron.com. So I'm just going to list these platforms because those were the things we looked at yesterday. Okay, so we also looked at teacheron.com. We also looked at cambly.com. We also looked at mytutor.co. We also looked at tutorme.com. We looked at also revolution prep.com. I'm going to add more to it. We also have amazingtalker.com. This is a platform that also allows you to connect with students around the globe, and you can be able to render your services, that your teaching services, your tutoring services, your coaching, your mentorship, whatever you have to render as a service to them. This platform allows you to connect with such students who needs that service. Now we're going to get on to the next platform, which is the digital product marketplace. I think we also touched this yesterday, so I'm just going to throw light upon it a bit so we can move on. Now we have the digital product marketplace. These platforms allows you to sell your digital products. Your knowledge put into a digital product is what you'll be selling. And like I said yesterday, for some of us who are unable to be physically present to run a live session, to have a one-on-one class with our students online, you can go for this option. All you need to do is to sit down, put your knowledge together in a book or in a video, and then you sell to the students. All right, so for the first platform we're going to be considering are platforms that allows you to sell your written knowledge. So your course content or the digital course products you'll be selling will be in a written form as an ebook. All right, example of such platforms we have is seller.com. Seller allows you to sell your written content that you've been able to put together as a course. It could be a short step-by-step guide, it could be a short course, it could be a tutorial, it could be notes, it could be guides, it could be worksheets. Anything you're able to put together in form of an electronic book, which is an ebook, can be sold on Seller. We also have gumroad.com. It also allows you to sell courses. You can also sell PDFs on Gumroad. You can sell short courses. You can sell all categories of books on Gumroad. We also have payhip.com. This platform also allows you to sell your products, your digital products globally online. We also have Etsy.com. I think we looked at all of those platforms yesterday. We also have Podia.com. Podia.com actually helps you to sell both your ebook courses and also your video courses. So it's a combination of both for Podia.com. We also have Shopify.com. A lot of us already know Shopify.com. Yes, we buy products from, but you can also sell your digital products there. We also have the almighty Amazon, all right, where you sell your digital products. Amazon, it helps you to sell your ebooks in different forms there, all right, and people who need that knowledge will come there to buy that, and for every downloads you get there, you get paid for it. Okay, now let's look at, like I shared yesterday, about someone who was earning from a platform where she was tutoring online and she was earning in a foreign currency. Today we're going to be considering someone else. Like I said, I won't be mentioning names, okay? Now, we're having a case study of someone who is an early childhood educator. She teaches on the online space as well. And she sells her phonics worksheet. What she teaches is phonics, and she sells her worksheets on Seller. All right, now I'll be teaching us how to get started on this platform. All I just need you to do during the live session is to pay attention to the points, so that when you get the practical session of hands-on work on what to do, you will understand because you've heard those things before. All right, so just pay attention. When it comes to the practical session, we're going to do these things together for those of you who are interested in getting started with any of these platforms. All right, so she sells her phonic worksheets on seller.com, and she earns about 85,000 per month from one worksheet. She earns 85,000 every single month from one worksheet. Now, she doesn't need to quit her teaching job. Let's say she's a teacher. She doesn't need to quit her job as a teacher just to earn this. All she needs to do is to create time after school, sit down and put those knowledge. And now AI has already made a lot of things easier. To write a book is not as stressful, as cumbersome as it used to be. Sometimes I write a book in few seconds. Yes, Okay, I'll show you how that works when you're ready to get started. I can write about 5 books in a day. It's as easy as it is right now. All you just need to do is to put your knowledge together, and then you have tools that can help finance this and make the whole process very easy and very simple. So writing a book is not what you think anymore. It's very much simplified now with the help of tech skills, with the help of AI tools and all of that. Okay, so imagine her just sitting down for 1 hour a day, and she's able to put her worksheet, phonics worksheet or workbook together, and that's all she needs to make 85,000 monthly, and she's still earning from the school. And let's say, okay, you're not teaching, you're just a stay-at-home mom, and then probably you've quit teaching, you're looking for what to do. Then you have more time. If a teacher can do this with her spare time and earn this much monthly, and that's depending on the number of books she's able to sell. If she sells much more, she earns much more. So for you that is a stay-at-home mom or a nursing mother currently not doing anything, maybe you're saying, I can't teach any subjects. You can teach what you know. Okay, I was able to stress out yesterday that some of us we must necessarily not teach the subjects we learn in school. You can teach a skill. You can teach what you know, what you're passionate about that someone else does not know about. Some of you can sing very well. You can teach people how to sing. Some of you can dance very well. You can teach people how to dance. Some of you can write. You can teach people how to write. Some of you can speak. You can teach people how to speak. There are a lot of things out there that people are looking out for that knowledge, and you have it. So what I'll be helping you do in this class is to help you package that knowledge. Very soon we'll be looking at how to monetize your skill. It's to help you package that knowledge, monetize it, and start earning from it. You know, I was talking to someone once, or I can't even place the time, but it's not so long. I was speaking with someone that reached out to me to help her get started with something. She needed to get busy and earn. She was like, she needs to start making money and she doesn't know where to begin. All right, I've got a couple of persons come around me with such needs, and God has been helping me to say one or two things or do one or two things that has helped them to get started. Now, when she spoke with me, I asked her, what can you do? Because I know she doesn't have any skill. She's not a skill kind of person, except you have to pressure her to learn a skill. And then I asked her, so what can you do? I'm not talking about skills you've learned. As a person, what can you do? Okay, so I asked her to look within. Do not be in a hurry to answer. What is that one thing you do very well? In fact, even though nobody applauds you, you feel you have a sense of satisfaction when you do it. And that's because you believe that you did it well. And she was like, she can sing. I said, okay, that's nice. I'm not going to judge you. And do not feel bad that the things you're mentioning are very relevant. No, I haven't said so. All right, so I made her feel very comfortable, and she was able to list a lot of things. Trust me, I had enough laugh that day because a lot of things she was mentioning were just out of it, but I had to listen, and I saw sense in a lot of them because my job is to help you monetize your skill, no matter how stupid it is, provided you have the capacity to be committed to it, and you have the ability to be effective in carrying it out, then we can work with it. So she named a lot of things, and then she mentioned she can cook very well. I was like, that's good. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good tick. She also said she talks very well. I say, really, that's one. That's very nice. In fact, lots of companies are looking for that skill. All right. A lot of companies. I'll tell you how we can monetize that talking skill. And at the end of the day, from the very funny things she was saying, and she was laughing all through, we were able to pick out 3 funny things that she can actually build on as a brand monetize and start earning. Number one was cooking. The second one was what did she say again? Cooking, yes. And then she talked about writing. So we could work with those three things, and then she had a direction to know what to do on building those skills to monetize them. All right. So anything can be sold. Just look inside of you. What is that thing you're passionate about? Some of you are very good in advising people. You know how to speak to people and they listen to you. You're able to command the audience and people listen to you and follow what you say. You can start up something on that. Some of you are very good in drawing. Some of you are very good in crafts. Some of you are very good in organizing things. I know I came to understand recently that I had a skill in time management. I could organize my timing and make my day very productive and satisfying. And when I got speaking with some persons during my consultation, my one-on-one consultation with them, I realized that a lot of persons had issues having a productive day because they poorly managed their time. They were not able to allocate the right time to the right activity, and a lot of things got jumbled in their day's itinerary, and that really affected productivity. So I saw that what I felt I was doing so easily, someone was having a serious hard time pulling through with it. So I had to start writing a book on time management. In fact, practically from my own experience, the kind of things I practice, I had to start putting it together so that I felt like, okay, if this is working for me, I think it can work for someone else who's going through the kind of challenge I had gone through. All right, so I was able to put that knowledge into a book. Very soon I'll make a course with it, a video course as well, so that it can go to a farther audience. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, so I think I've dwelt long in this. Now let's get to the next platform we can leverage on. We've looked at platforms we can sell our ebooks on. We've also looked at platforms we can freelance on and teach. All right, now let's look at platforms that we can host our video courses, recorded courses. Platforms you can sit down, like this webinar I'm having live now. I can decide to record it, put it into a course, and there are platforms that would allow me to sell them on it without having to do much. All I just need to do is to put them together and ensure that what I'm saying is clear and people can understand me, and that's all. So we're going to be looking at these platforms. The first platform we have that can allow you to sell your courses is the Udemy platform. A lot of us know about Udemy. Udemy allows you to sell your video recorded courses on it. All right, it helps you to reach global audience, the global market. So you have a lot of persons. Those in the UK can buy your course. Those in China, provided they have access to this platform, they can purchase your course on that platform. And a lot of these platforms allows you to sell and earn in foreign currency. We also have Thinkify.com. Right? Thinkify.com allows you to sell your video recorded courses on it. All right? Then we also have Teachable.com. Teachable.com allows you to sell your video recorded courses on it. We also have Kajabi.com. I think I recently just joined Kajabi and it's been amazing. All right, I'm trying to launch my first courses there, and the platform is so nice. Okay, it allows you also to sell your courses on it. Some of them you have to pay to get started, and some of them I think you just have to go through some process. Apart from a few, you don't need to. You just have to register. But some of them you would have to pay some token to be on the platform. All right, so we also have Podia.com. It sells, like I told you before, it sells both for ebook and video courses. We also have System.io. System.io, yes, it's also a platform that allows you to sell your video courses on it, and it combines your sales funnel and your course creation together. This platform is very amazing. It does a lot of things for you, from marketing to sales, and it helps direct your leads through a sales funnel that makes it easy for you to get to know the persons who are interested in buying your course. All right, so it does a lot of things all in one. We also have graphy.com. Graphy.com is also a platform that allows you to sell your video recorded courses. All right, it is popular in Africa, very popular in Africa, and it supports local payments, so you can earn from this platform with your local bank accounts. All right, and then finally for that we have katra.com. This platform is more of a business platform. Yes, it's more of a business platform, and it's good for scaling up. It's good to help you from one phase of your business. It helps you to scale up to another. And I think that'll be all for our course hosting platform. Now, quickly, let's get to the next platform, which is our social media platform. A lot of us sell on social platforms like our Facebook, our Instagram, YouTube, and all of that. But I'm going to be saying specifically what our social platforms can do for us outside the fact that we can sell on them. All right. Now, Facebook platforms, which we already know, our social media platforms, they help you to be seen. These platforms helps for visibility. Just like we have our physical school where people come to see us, register their kids, and start learning. All right. Now, the online space, you need platforms that can also make you visible, make you to be seen, make you to be heard, make you to be reached out to. And this is where the social media platforms come in. All right. So they help you to be seen. They help you to build trust, because the more people get to see you, they are now sure you're not a robot or you're not a scammer trying to get something from them and run away. All right. It also attracts paying students to you. It builds credibility. It builds your brand, promotes your brand, and of course, you can also make sales from them. Now, let's run through this platform, which all of us already know. We have Facebook, number one. Our Facebook platform. Now, Facebook helps you to create educational content. You can run a live session like what I'm doing or what I've been doing for some days now. You can also have an open private group on Facebook. It allows you to do all of this as an educator on the online space. So it is very expedient that you have a Facebook account if you're trying to come online and start doing your business as a teacher online. Another platform you will be needing is the Instagram. You can use Instagram to run short videos, which are called reels. You can also do carousels, which are pictorial. They are like images with pictures, all right, and write-ups in it. You also have the leverage to do storytelling on Instagram. You're also able to pitch your services to customers around the globe. Social platform is open to all persons, so you can have a vast range of audience when you leverage on social platforms. The next platform you need to have as an educator on the online space is your YouTube channel. YouTube is so amazing. It helps you to put your videos together and post there, and you reach out to a large number of persons coming to watch your video. All right, so it helps you to educate, to attract, to monetize, even to run ads. Okay, you can run ads there as well. We also have TikTok. Okay, we have LinkedIn, we have Telegram, we also have Twitter, we have Pinterest, we have Threads, and we have WhatsApp business, and all of that. Now, these are platforms that allows us to grow our business, gain visibility, gain trust, build our brand, get seen, and also to sell. So yes, I'm not saying you have to be on all of the platforms, okay? I am not on all of the platforms, but of course I'm on Facebook, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. I'm also on Telegram, because I use Telegram to host my courses sometimes. If I want to have a class sometimes, I use Telegram to do that. I can also have a live session on YouTube on Facebook. All right, so these platforms helps your teaching experience on the online space to be very seamless and very, very productive, if I would add. All right, now let's look at someone who has been leveraging on social platforms just alone. She has not been able to leverage on other platforms I've listed, just social platforms, and this is the result she has to share with us. Okay, now she's a math teacher in Port Harcourt. Okay, now she started posting mini video lessons on TikTok. All she does is mini videos on math. She takes the topic, she solves it, and then she puts it on TikTok, which is one of our social platforms we've looked at. And now she sells 3,000 naira WhatsApp maths classes every month. All right, so people that wants to have her tutorial, she sells 3,000 WhatsApp maths classes. She runs the class on WhatsApp. She actually runs the ads she does the publicity of that course on TikTok, but she runs the class on WhatsApp, and she does 3,000 naira per student. Now, when she has a number of students who's registering for that, you can imagine how much she'll be earning just from the comfort of her home. Okay, so let's move to the next point. Let's quickly move to the next point, and I think I'll be ending with this point. Now, let's quickly look at tools you need to succeed on the online space. We've looked at platforms you can work on, and some of us are hearing some of these platforms for the first time. Some of us already are acquainted with those words, but some persons are already imagining, how do I get started on this platform? It's just like knowing how to farm, and you're also taken to the farmland. Okay, this is where the farm is, this is where and what you need to do. The next thing you should be asking is, what do I need to work with? Of course, you're not just going to come on these platforms and start working just like that. You need tools, just like you need tools on the farmyard to start working on the farm. So you also need tools to work on this platform. All right, now let's quickly look at these tools. First of all, you need Canva. That's number one tool. Canva helps you to do a lot. I'm not going to exhaust the functions of this here. Okay, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to have another class where I will show you practically how to get started on these platforms. So we have Canva. It helps you to do slides. You can do your ebook covers. You can do your flyers, your logo, a lot of things. Like I said, I cannot exhaust that here. Now you also have Google Doc. You need that too. My Google Doc have been so helpful to me. Like, I cannot overemphasize the importance of it. It helps you with writing, formatting your worksheet, your lesson material, putting your documents together, and all of that. It is a very important tool you need. Another tool you need is a Zoom app. Okay, all of this tool, you can go to your Google Play Store if you're using an Android phone and get them. Just type the name, it pops up, you download, create your account and start using them. I will show you how to do all of that. Just get the information first. All right, then the next tool you need, like I said, is Zoom. It helps you to host live sessions like this. So what I'm doing here on Facebook, I can actually do on Zoom. I can do that on YouTube as well, and other platforms. All right, so you need Zoom. You also need InShots and CapCut. Now these tools are video editing tools or photo editing tools. They help to enhance your video. You're able to add captions, like write up when you talk. You see a lot of videos when you watch them, you see a lot of things coming in and out. The video is beautiful, it's clear, there are write-ups on it, there are animations and all of that. They use these tools to make that video that beautiful. So you need those tools to work with. All right, you also need a foreign account. It's another tool. You need a Paystack tool, Flutterwave. You need tools to accept your payment, because when you start leveraging on the online space, you will start earning in foreign currency. Okay, you should be able to have a foreign account, a dollar account, a euro account, a pound account, a naira account, all kinds of accounts depending on the kind of currency you're also expecting to earn from. All right, so that's another tool you need to get by the side. You also need, I think I'll end with this, you also need an OBS studio. An OBS studio helps you to do screen recording properly. Now, I'll do a second video explaining step by step on how to get started with these tools and also with the platforms I've listed. If you're very much interested in any of this and you're ready to start like right now, do well to reach me. Okay, I like working with persons individually because everybody's interest and pace is different. Okay, so finally, let me end with these questions. There are lots of questions that I've had over the years from my clients, from friends, from families. So I'll be listing those questions here, and I'll give in some responses to it. One of the very frequent questions I've had over the time is, how do I start teaching online if I do not have followers? How do I begin? I don't even have a Facebook or Instagram. I am not even a social person. How do I start teaching? Okay? The first thing you need to do is to start by offering free, valuable content. Every one of us did that. You come online, you share one tip. You come online, you share one video. Just start by that. When people interact with your content and get value from it, trust me, I'm speaking out of experience. I have over 6,000 followers on Facebook. I didn't go to them begging for friendship. I just kept posting content that they like. Of course, on the social platforms, you can't force anyone to follow you. They only follow you when they think that you have what they need, or they like what you do, or they like you. All right, so just keep being there. Just keep showing up for yourself. And most importantly, give contents that have value. Another question I've often heard is, which is better for beginners, live tutoring or course creation? Which should I start with? I'm just starting, or should I start going live, or should I start creating courses? Now, this is my response for you. Live tutoring offers quick income, all right? It offers quick income, but courses offer long-term passive income. Now, I can come on live and then sell a course immediately. Let me explain what that means. There are some live sessions I can have, and I'll say, okay, I'm selling an ebook here. The first 50 persons to buy it will get it for 1,000 naira. But after today, it goes back to 5,000 naira. A lot of persons will get that now because they want to beat the offer. All right, so it gives me quick access to funds. But when I have a course put together and I decide to put my course, let's say it's an ebook, and I finish writing and I put that course on Seller, for as long as that course remains on Seller platform, I will keep earning. If it remains there for 10 years, I will keep earning for 10 years, provided people keep buying it. Same thing with my video course. If I have a video course and I put that course on Udemy, I'll keep earning from that course as long as people keep buying that course. So that's the difference between them. So you decide which of them you want to begin with. But the truth is, you can start with any of them. Another question here is, what device do I need to get started? What do I need? You need a smartphone that has a good camera, all right? You need an earphone, you need the internet access, you need good lighting, all right? You need lighting. So if you don't have money to get all of these gadgets, sometimes I advise starters, do your shooting and recording of the videos during the day when you have the natural light. If you do not have money to buy ring lights, okay? Do your shooting there. And let me also put this in. If you want to get started with writing your ebooks, you want to get started with creating your video courses, and you don't have the equipment to get started with, please reach out to me. My organization actually helps people to get started. We can help you write your ebook, okay? Or we can help you get started with your ebook writing. We can also help you create your videos. We have gadgets, we have the facilities, and we have the equipment to help you. And trust me, it's not what you're thinking. It's not expensive. It's something you can afford. We're doing this to help our students get started, especially the ones we know are ready to get started. So just reach out to me and tell me, okay, I'm a teacher, I teach maths, I want to put my maths course together and sell. please help me with the video calls and we will get started. I have a team of workers that are into video editing. They will give you an amazing video course to sell. We also have a team of workers that are great in ebook creation, and they will give you something wonderful to sell. All right, so having said that, let's move to the next question. I won't exhaust this question. We'll have them repeated next time. All right, so the next question I hear people say is, how do I get people to trust me online? It's not easy to gain trust online. Trust me, I've been there for years. But one thing I'll tell you is be consistent. A lot of persons just want to see your commitments, okay? Is she just like one person that came yesterday, took our money and ran? All right, I heard someone saying once that it takes about 21 days for what you are saying to sink into the ears of people listening. 21 days. So you have to keep saying that thing. And for you to keep saying that thing, you have to be consistent. All right, so that's one advice I'll give to you. Be consistent. Show up. Share your stories, share that flyer, share that write-up, share that video. Just keep being there. The more they see you, the more trust they are building. All right, and the last question we'll take for today is, can I get paid in dollar? Yes, that's what I've been stretching all through. You can be paid in dollar, you can be paid in pounds, you can be paid in euros, in any currency. Yes, just use the right platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, okay, and PayPal. You just need to open a foreign account. I know I said that while I was talking. You can open a Payoneer account. You can use Payoneer to open a foreign account. You can use Gray. You can use GPay. There are lots of platforms, okay, you can use to create a foreign account without having to go to the bank, if that's your fear. All right, if you want to get started with that, let me know. Everything I teach you here, I can help you get started with it. That's why I'm here for you. All you need to do is to reach out to me, and that's it. We're on. All right, so I'll be ending with that question. Maybe I should just take the last question. Do I need to register a company before I start? You don't need to register your company before you start. But I always emphasize to my clients, as at the long run, you would need to. All right, so you can get started now, start building your brand name, let people get to know you. But alongside that growth, you need to register your business. Now, there are two sides to it. One, you might start off with a name that, like, I'll use myself as an example. When I started off, the company name we were using before was Rumega Finishing School. That's the name of my brand, of my company. So I was using it on my social platforms. I had my logo with it, my flyers, my videos, everything on the socials and on these platforms had my business name. But by the time I was ready to get registered as a business brand, I had a challenge. And what was the challenge? That name I was using was already taken. It was not available, so I was told. So I had to add, because it was already a brand. A lot of persons were already affiliating with that brand name. So I was looking at, wow, how can I start changing this? It was totally impossible from my end. So what did I do? I had to add the THE to the name that was already used. And then that was the difference between me and the other person. Okay, I don't know if that was clear to you. So instead of Rumega Finishing School, we are now answering the Rumega Finishing School, so that I can still retain my identity that I have built over the months. So to help save you from such stress, I always advise, even though you do not want to register your business in full, you can just do a name reservation. That's quite affordable. I think that's around 2,500 thereabouts. The name should be reserved. You have to find out if that name you intend to start using, because you're building a brand. People have to trust you. All right, so you find out if that name is already existing or is in use, because you use things like flyers, you use things like logos, you use things that shows your identity, except you're using your personal brand, which is your name. You can use your name for that. But if you're using a business brand, then you have to reserve the name to be sure no one else is using that name outside you. Okay, And I think that gives you a period of 3 months to use that name. After that, you need to register properly, else it's now open, okay, to anyone who wants to steal the name. So I advise people, it's not so much. Around 15-20,000, you should have an enterprise limited company registered, and I think around 40 something to 50 you should have a limited. I don't know the figure if I'm so correct, but I know it's not so much to get your business registered either as an enterprise or a limited company or even an NGO. You just find out that and get started. Okay, this is bringing me to the end of today's class. I will be doing videos on the practical steps to get started, but like I said yesterday, if all of the things I'm saying here sound so difficult for you, I totally understand. I've been there where I heard a lot. I had a lot of information, but I didn't know where to start from. In fact, I bought courses that I went through, and when I was done, I still didn't know what to do. All right. Now, if you're such person here, now I have 3 offers for you. One of the offers that I have an ebook that I've put together. It is not about stories. It is not defining anything for you. It's a straight to the point, practical things on how to begin. Everything I've said yesterday and today, practical steps on what to do. That is what the ebook is about. So as you read, you do. As you read, you do. That's what the ebook. And trust me, it's going for a token. Especially for my students, it's going for a token. You would not believe the amount I'm selling that ebook for. Another package I have for you, if you're the type that do not like reading, so ebook is a no for you, I can totally understand that as well. So I also have a video course for you. Now this video course shows you practically, so you can see what I'm doing and replicate the same results. So if you're such persons that video works well with you, then I have a video course for you, and it's also something that is affordable that you can get for yourself to get started. So as you're listening to the live session, you're also doing yours practically, just like you're in the classroom with me. All right. And then the last offer I have for you is a one-on-one coaching session with me. Okay, you're saying, I do not want to read the book. I don't think it will help me. I've had lots of courses. It still didn't work. I still needed clarity. I want you to hold me by the hand and lead me step by step. If you're such a person here, I'm also here for you. My coaching sessions are very much affordable as well for my students. So you can do well to reach out to me. I know there are lots of teachers out there who are so burnt out of teaching. Some of you are not even appreciated, and some of you do not even want to leave the teaching sector. I can understand. I am here to help teaching become more interesting to you if you still have interest in it. And how am I going to do that? By showing you other streams of income you can leverage on and make money in any currency of your choice, and you're still a committed teacher. And for those of you who are done with the teaching section, you just want to begin something else to get your finances better, I'm also here for you. I'll show you practically how to get started and start making money from the comfort of your home. I've been working for home for a number of years now, and I can tell you it's the best decision I have ever made as a lady, as a wife, and as a mother. It gives me time for myself. It helps me to be in charge of my business. All right. So I know a lot of persons desires to be like this, and I am here to help you. All you need to do is to reach out to me, and we will get started immediately. Please share this video if you got something from it. I'm sure a lot of you got something from this video as a take home to start with. So do well to share this video. Our next live session is on Monday. I will be adjusting the days and the timing for our live session, and I'll put that out during the week. We don't have live sessions during the weekend, okay? So I'll put out the new timetable for our classes, our live classes, during the weekend. So you go through it and prepare yourself for next week. So our next class should probably be on Monday. But before that, I hope to hear from those of us who are ready to get started. And once again, your one and only coach, Ruth Omega. your elocution, communication, and business consultant. See you in class. Bye.